So the Record of Ragnarok anime just came out and it's kinda meh, to be honest. Like, I did enjoy some parts, but other parts were just like, nah, that's kinda ass. But before we get into that, if you enjoy the video, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. I mean, they're all free, so why not? If you want some dope channel merch, the link to that will be down in the description below. And if you want to see more of me, go check out my other channels and go follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, which will all be linked down below. But without further ado, why don't we just dive right on in. So, like I said, the Record of Ragnarok anime is debatable on if it's bad or if it's okay. Now, the manga and the series as a whole is amazing. If you want to read the manga, go right ahead. The fights, backstories, and characters are amazing in the manga. But the anime seems like it rushed important parts of certain fights and scenes from the manga, especially during the Adam vs. Zeus fight. Now this fight right here is the best fight in the series, and is my personal favorite fight with the amazing characters of Adam, the father of humanity who just wants to protect all of his children, and Zeus, the leader of the gods. It's just something else. To experience how amazing the fight is for yourself, I'd just recommend to go read the manga, as the anime, at some parts, it just kinda shits on the fight a bit, and at times, the animation, it isn't really animated. It's more like still frames of what's actually going on. Like, for example, they'll show Adam, but then they'll immediately like side scroll to a still frame of Zeus, and then to the people watching, and so on and so forth. Now, it really isn't like that all the time, especially during the Sasaki Kojiro vs. Poseidon fight, which, if we're just going strictly off the anime, is my favorite fight, because it didn't look like a goddamn slideshow when it was animated, for the most part, and it was able to show some of the best parts that the fight had to offer. But it was still a bit lackluster compared to the original fight in the manga. And then we have Thor vs. Lubu, which is pretty much, it was just kind of meh, as it had aspects from the other two fights. I mean, it was animated more than Adam vs. Zeus, but it had the still frames every now and then. And when you combine all of this into the anime, with the music, the voice acting, and other important features anime should have, it just doesn't live up to the potential that Record of Ragnarok has. Now, if the fight scenes were animated like some top tier, or like some near movie level shit, like some Jujutsu Kaisen, Mob Psycho, Demon Slayer type shit, or even a bit just below that, it would have been way better, because when you have a series where it's primarily focused on the fighting and the action, the animation has to be at the level everyone expects it to be, and then even further than that for people to want to watch more and get hyped for every fight. Because the anime doesn't have this kind of animation, it kind of brings it down to where fans of the manga aren't gonna really enjoy it, because the animation at some points, like I said, is kinda ass. I would say that was my biggest pet peeve with the anime as a whole. I like the characters, although they did cut some things here and there. They also did a good job with their backstories, although they did add some stuff and cut some stuff, which is fine. Now, I've seen other people make videos on the anime, and it's they either shit on the anime completely, telling you like just don't watch it at all, or they're just a massive Record of Ragnarok fanboy and they just love the anime because it's an adaptation of one of their favorite manga of all time. For me, I'm kinda in the middle. I like some parts, and other parts I didn't really like, so it's kind of a struggle which side am I on, but it's whatever, I guess. Now, if you haven't seen Record of Ragnarok, I would say read the manga over the anime, because I just like the manga way better with the characters and especially the fight scenes. But if you want to watch the anime, I would say go for it, but the manga is better, and you kind of spoiling yourself and how the fights ended. But hey, that's just a recommendation. You can do what you want. I'm just saying what I prefer. Also, the point where the anime left off after season 1 ended with Jack the Ripper versus Hercules fight is the second best fight, with the hero of the gods versus the villain of humanity type role that they both fill. And if somehow Record of Ragnarok does get a second season for its anime, I really hope they don't add all the slideshow bullshit that they added for Adam vs. Zeus, and that they just don't mess up the animation overall, because at that point, the anime, well, it'll just be worse than some people think it already is, and it's just like, I just don't want that to happen. I love Record of Ragnarok, and it's one of my favorite manga of all time. Shit, I might be a Record of Ragnarok fanboy, but you know what? Fuck it. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if you want more review videos and Record of Ragnarok videos. Leave a comment down below. And with that, I will see you all in the next video. Peace.